Okay, here we are at the bottom of Dead Indian Pass, and we're on an amazing flat, generally level surface called the Great Unconformity. What we're seeing here is granite that's kind of cracked up with joints. You can see it on the other side of the ravine. The top of the Great Unconformity is generally level, and you can see all the joints in the granite and the cracks. This surface that here, it extends out that way, and you can see it going over out in the distance. Like I said, it's called the Great Unconformity, and it's the unconformity between the upper continental crust rocks, which is we're standing on right now, Creation Week rocks. They're laid bare with the flathead sandstone just above it. This represents a global erosion surface early in the flood, where you had maybe 6 kilometers of rock, probably granite, on top of this at one time, on the average. I think it varied a lot. And that all got broken up and eroded and became a generally level surface over much of North America and many other continents. So it's called the Great Unconformity. And the secular scientists can't explain it. It's so large. That's one of the main problems. And then typically over the Great Unconformity, you have a sandstone. Or if it's metamorphosed, it's a quartzite. Over almost globally, you have this characteristic. Now, it represents a huge amount of erosion to get down to this general level. And then the pulverized rocks were sent somewhere else. And this was exposed for a little while. Then sediments formed on it. And in this area of Wyoming, probably 2 miles of sediments were deposited on this at the peak of the flood, with the bottom being the flathead sandstone, which is the same sandstone as the Tepeat sandstone in the bottom of the Grand Canyon. But then to drain the floodwaters, Psalm 104:8 says, "The mountains rose, the valley sank down." And in this state, you had differential vertical tectonics, part of the crust going up, part going down, up to 45,000 feet. And so the Great Unconformity is now at the tops of some of the mountains in this area, and down in the bottom of the valleys and the basins of Wyoming, but we're at intermediate altitudes here, where it's exposed by erosion. So this is an amazing surface, very unique in the whole world, that you can actually stand on it and walk on it for a ways.